Alright there, your old mate Yorkie here, welcoming you back to Pathfinder of the Righteous on Campfire Tales. And we are about to see what we can do with our mythic path here, the Ranker and the other Desnans want us to explore. Got a little ritual for us, it seems. Let's begin. Are you guys ready? I'm so excited. We've got it right. We're about to accomplish something truly... if we've got it right, about to accomplish something truly wondrous. Yeah, about that if word. Well, we've teleported somewhere.
I will guide us.
There's a scallywag there. Let's have a look at that. Nothing too special. It's an exit. Well, it looks like a simple area with a hut or a shack or something. Let's just see where we are in the world ruined. We can get a bunch of stuff, so let's do that. Let's get some more of this as well. Now, nobody uses barbarians. Or none of us anyway. But we can get them and put them on there. On Shy Guys. Team them up with them. No, not them. It's them, isn't it? Yeah. They're melee. They're also melee. Recruit a new general. Don't like. There's her. Or there's him. Let's get the Baroness. Oh, we need more. We need more stuff. And this is noblesse oblige. That'll work. Now then, that leaves us with us. We're up here, are we? Desolate hovel. Let's go in there. Guess we can always come back and teleport if we need. It just looks like a house or so. Of course, we don't know what's in it. An old hut. Looks a bit more than a hut. But fair enough. Loot.
Without a doubt.
Couple on the bed looks like it would crumble to dust at the slightest touch. This place is long abandoned. Let's back out. An old cauldron with a smell of alcohol still lingering in it. Smashed beyond repair. Why would it still smell of alcohol? It's so long abandoned. Well, we're porting. Get out of the trap. Oh, wonderful. Woman's body clings to the wall. She was trying to scratch her way out. Vast intelligence. Not that useful. Many of the bodies in the jars are those of tieflings or half-fiends. Many of them are strangely deformed or show multiple stitches, incisions. Before you is some kind of magical device. It looks old and broken. A large, oddly shaped crystal is wedged tightly into the slot. Let's touch it. Oh.
16. Abadius 4662. Experiment transformation. Subject young male, half fiend. Objective to study the properties of hybrid souls. Desired result to see the same results that were previously achieved on full-fledged demons. Suture, bring me one more crystal. I believe I'm almost...
I think that was a failure.
Ah, it's you. Good. Very good.
The dredge demon that appears before you is a pitiable specimen, even for his own ilk, which are distinguished by neither strength nor terrifying appearance. His peeling skin is covered in scars, and his hands are twisted at an odd angle, and have a slight tremor. He stretches his mouth in approximation of a grin. Weren't you the one we saw in the visions? I think you were.
Have a look around. Go ahead. Meet the locals. They're not the best housemates, but there's never a dull moment. You'll like it. Here with us is definitely the place for you.
I've seen you before. You were disguised as a halfling. You spoke to me in Cannabis before Discari attacked.
How did you... Maybe I was disguised. Maybe I did speak to you.
No, you did.
Fat lot of use that knowledge will do you. Do you think now I'll just bare my soul and reveal all my secrets and whatnot?
Who are
Think again.
Who are you, anyway?
Me? Why do you want to know? They call me the Suture. I'm the custodian of this place. The big expert, you know? With big, expertise. I know all there is to know about it. Things nobody else knows.
Really?
You know, you really don't look like a baddie. You're funny, but sad.
Oh, I'm awful bad. Just too weak to do much about it. Do you think it's easy to do bad things in this mangy body? Maybe I could wage a genocide against the lab's rat population. A bloody one.
The demon snarls unconvincingly, showing off his crooked teeth to make Ember giggle. What is this place, demon?
What? You mean you don't know?
No, I just got it from the cottage.
Lady Areelu's. Her old laboratory. She used to live here back when she was still mortal. Before those Sarkorian dogs came and took her and tossed her into the threshold. But they only found the house. They never got into the lab. My lady came back here after, when the Abyss had already bitten off a chunk of your world, and Sarkoris had become the world wound. But she never liked this place, and she abandoned it many years ago, along with everyone in this place too. You can enter here, but leaving is impossible. Impossible. That's why all the people abandoned here got out of their cages and started living as best they could. You'll see. That's if you can get through. The lady placed barriers here that only let demons through.
Well, we'll see.
They don't keep me out, but you're gonna have trouble trying to break through. I heard there's a knack to it though, so keep trying.
Why did you start talking to me?
Out of boredom. I've been stuck in here a long time. We don't see new faces very often, but it does happen. People come across this place by accident, wriggle inside, and then can't get out again. And isn't it a good thing I learned to speak your language? You won't find a dredge as educated as the old suture here.
So can you tell me how to get out of here by any chance?
Maybe I'll tell you. What harm will it do? But first, go and take a look around. The answer's not as simple as you might think.
Alright, I have things to do, I guess.
Careful. This place is dangerous. It hides many things that have never been seen beneath your sun. It is not my land, but it isn't yours either.
No. And he's running off. Oh, door's open! You seen that woman's body? I think it's time to get all buffs up.
Together we stand.
Oh, we need to summon. Not you. There it is. There we are.
Search for the beauty with your heart, not your eyes.
Let me just... Spellbook. Yeah, I haven't put your stuff on, have I? You got level 7. A restoration grader might be good to have. Resurrection would need 2 thingies. Could summon monster. Circle of Clarity. Magical emanation that interferes with all illusions. Then it gives me a crit +4 bonus saving throws to recognize them as illusions. Generates concealment. Less than total concealment within the area. Or negates it rather. Mass cure serious wounds, but I don't think I need it. He can channel. Let the Hungering Void consume everything. All enemies within 30 feet take 1d6 damage per caster level and gain 1d4 negative levels. Half of the damage is bludgeoning, the other half is negative energy. A successful fortitude save throw reduce the damage by half. The number of negative levels gained by to 1. That sounds useful. I only get to do it once, but still. That's maxed. Yep. Alright, so it is just that one level. So there's no point in worrying too much about it right now. Right.
Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Aborane sentes. Inimosi travisi. Amranda gratio. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Quadritio plurinos.
This war must end.
Armor.
Yes.
Esme, Axa, yes. Esme, Axa,
Yes.
Esme, Axa, yes. Esme, Axa,
Yes.
Ana, Efna. Ana, Efna. Ana, Efna. Ana, Efna.
That. Oh yeah, that's right. That goes on all of us.
Ana, Efna. Ana, Efna. Ana, Efna.
Good. Good.
Friendship
You put your
lasts
defense
forever.
on.
We will
Sealer.
win this war.
Mount up. We don't know what kind of
Ona
effects we
Arayama.
might need, but we do need these.
Amranda gratio.
Then
I will
me.
not falter.
Did I not put a bless on? Not a problem. And not that. Spell 6. You've got both of them. Big on everyone. Okay. On we go. The look of this device provokes a shudder of horror. It's not clear what kind of experiments it was used in, but it's unlikely or pleasant for the subject. Well, the subject seems to be a minute or so. Okay. Shadow demons.
You offend me.
We shall overcome.
I will bring down the divine wrath.
Well, shadow demon? A bit of jerkiness here, sorry about that, folks. Looks like some kind of lag going on, I don't know why.
Into the fray!
And then we got this over here, whatever it is.
Stand down.
Oh, it's another shadow demon. Why are we lagging like this?
Do not hold
Hopefully
back.
it'll clear up.
Eternal Rose, I call upon you.
You've got concealment over there. Let's see if you can put it to sleep. I don't think your hexes like this are working anymore, actually. No. It's saving too much.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Okay.
Away, you rascal.
Oh, nice hit.
Strike as one.
Nice.
Begone, fiend!
Huh? What are you doing, Ember?
For apologies.
Never mind, then you can stop. Alright, that was over and done with. Another rapier. Well, he's not with us, no one else used it. Out we go.
March ahead.
The world is full of wonder.
What's that? Another doorway, what's in here?
We will prevail.
Rats. Corrupted rat swarm.
Your time is over.
That one's done. I will get a bite on them. I think we can actually just let that go. Nice.
I think I did it.
Likely used in demonic experiments on demons. Ancient cloak, okay. Let's have a look down here first.
We are the light. They are the darkness.
Oh, she's down. That's not good.
We won't fall here. I swear it.
Knowledge world.
Damn. It's just not my lucky day.
No idea, just a bottomless pit.
Our path leads on.
Let's try here. Actually, social, because we do have some injuries.
Let me help.
Some kind of boots. That looks like a crystal for that thing. Now, boots. What are these boots? Oh, what's this cloak? Cloak of the Ancient Herald. This wearer of this cloak channels energy, so he'll wear against +2 bonus to persuasion skill checks. Okay, and you're wearing what right now? Huh. Seela, what are you wearing exactly? Whoops, not you. You. Lands a killing blow, they get immunity to mind affecting. I think we're going to give you that. And then you that. Whoops. Actually, not necessarily you. What about the cheetah, the leopard? Okay, no. We give... maybe the Ivu? Nah, we'll give it to the horse. There's the odd chance that he... come on, I said the horse. In the odd chance that he manages to do that. Okay, +10 competence bonus on athletics checks, and +5 on mobility. Don't really care who's wearing them too much. Go on then, Ember, you can have these. I mean, they're not going to be any good to you, are they? But whatever. Might help you not fail in doing something if it comes up. On midnight bolts. Name. Those are scrolls. Cold iron ammunition, cold iron ammunition. Quivers. And we've just picked up midnight bolts. Where are they? Also, I mean, I might as well take that. Midnight bolts. We've got 2 of them right there. Now, there's one on midnight bolts. No. On midnight bolts. Where are we? That's potion and OP. Oh, there we are. Without the materials supplied by my client, the creation of new midnight bolts is impossible. However, significant progress has been made in the matter of improving existing bolts. The bolts must be tested in the field. The upcoming celebration of Canabres may be the best time for a trial run. Okay. Vessel resembling an outlandish jug. Seems to have been hewn from a huge block of solid crystal. Veins of bright purple running through the crystal pulse with light. A crimson droplet falls on it, triggering a vibration deep inside. You look down and see a scarlet stain blooming on your chest. Your wound has opened in the blink of an eye. Can't do any of them. I could take it, but examine it. Come on. Succeeded. Presumably the object before you is a magical repository, wow, for a soul, similar to those used in various evil spells. However, the artifact is different to all the ones you've seen before. You cannot fully identify its properties. One thing is you can say for sure. It's currently empty. Let's take it. Reach forward to touch the vessel when suddenly it trembles. A gentle sigh crumbles to dust. Oh, well, that's not good. Oh, you destroyed it, Ember.
I will guide us.
I guess you were too pure for the thing. Caving looks like it happened a long time ago. The rocks and rubble have been compressed almost to a single mass. What's going on here? Behind the barrier, frozen in what seems like a weakly glowing liquid, or a magical glimmer, is a woman with long silvery hair. At her back you can see a single white wing and some kind of crimson, dark broken shadow. Haggard figures huddle around the woman. A dwarf in ragged robe scarcely notices you. He sits on the floor running his fingers over the leaves of the plant that is growing between the slabs, like one would normally stroke a beloved cat or dog. Next to him is the unmoving figure of an elf, who is covered in scars and doesn't take his eyes off you. The third member of the group is an old man with a long straggly beard, who is dressed in old armour. He turns quickly to face you, brandishing a rusty sword. Who are you? Another conniving wretch who serves a traitor? Don't come any closer. Calm down, I'm the commander of the Crusaders from Desnan, and I mean you no harm. And I believed you. This place is nothing but lies and deceit. Full of foul creatures that love lies and deceit. The old man brandished his sword. You want to harm our protectors, you have to go through me first. Okay. Not what I had in mind, but okay. Unfortunate. What was that weapon? Cold iron longsword +1, don't care. The elf, who has been silent now, mournfully gazed at the old man's body. Poor old Whitebeard. We spent so many years together in this grim refuge. At least now his soul is already on the way to Pharasma's judgment. That is far better than being stuck here any longer. What's wrong with her? We found her like this and we couldn't break through the barrier. She must be sleeping or at least immobilized. We call her the Protectress. A priest from Brevoy came up with the name. He used to be one of our brotherhood here until the demons got him about 7 years back. We call her the Protectress because the Angel's Aura, even caged, protects us from the demons. We didn't protect him, what are you talking about? The place is still crawling with him. We try not to stray too far from her. She's all that's keeping us alive now. Who are you? We're the only survivors. The only ones apart from monsters and demons, I mean. The old fellow is a crusader. He ended up here accidentally around 20 years ago. He camped out in the ruins of the house, found the magic door and came through it, but of course he couldn't get back out again. I'm one of the last ones to have been brought here by Areelu herself. She literally dragged me out of the demon's jaws. I don't even know what she wanted me for. She kept me in a magical sleep for most of the time, and then she lost interest in the laboratory. And the druid, that one making friends with the plants and the roots, he's been here since the very beginning. I think he's from Psychoris, but he's half mad and wasn't a talker even back when I first met him. So we don't know his name or any other details about him. He grows food for us and he doesn't talk. He's the best neighbour you could hope for. The elf chuckles bitterly. Areelu left people down here. She just abandoned the place. That's right. She opened the cages, but sealed the way out from the outside. What else are you expecting from the architect of the world with compassion and mercy? Sometimes I think that leaving us here was just another one of her experiments, and we're just rats in a maze. I really, really hate people who lock other people away in cages. Sitting locked up is the worst thing ever. This architect is a bad person. We need to help everybody who's still here. So, you've tried to get out of here. Countless times. By whatever means we could think of. Nothing worked. Maybe if we'd had a powerful cleric or a spellcaster among us. Then again, seems unlikely if Areelu imprisoned an actual angel down here so easily, doesn't it? The elf nods towards the unmoving winged woman. We can't even explore the whole laboratory. Some of the passages are blocked by barriers that only let demons through. How have you survived all this time? With difficulty. There were more of us before, subjects of Areelu's experiments, mortals and demons and other abominations. When she left and we were all freed, it was chaos. The demons killed everyone they could, then they turned on each other. The mortals who survived set up a base here. The druid grew food for us, and others kept the demons at bay and tried to find a way out. New arrivals would appear rarely. Unlucky travellers or reckless adventurers who ended up here by accident. As you can see, we're the only ones who survived. Can you tell me anything useful about this place? It might just be wishful thinking, but I guess there is some way to get through those barriers blocking us. We tested them so many times, they only allow full-blooded demons to pass through them, except the barriers were here long before Areelu abandoned his lab, which means that she was able to walk through them somehow. Maybe she had a key that we can look for, who knows? There's one more thing. I've heard the demons, the sentient ones, mentioning something called the lexicon of paradox. I don't know what it is, but they talked about it like it was an artifact of some kind, a relic. In other words, something valuable. So it's possible that it could help us get out of here. But I don't have the slightest idea what it is or where to look for it. I'm not going to sit here doing nothing. There's got to be some way out of this place. Are you still looking for where? Okay. And you... Nope, nothing there. There's something there. Oh, a bat. Is that what we needed for fixing those gauntlets? They'll bother. The fog enveloping you seems at once as thick as soup, yet almost transparent. Strange silhouettes emerge in the fog. You blink and see someone standing next to you. Blink again and there's no one there. Voices can be heard in the fog. Young and old, men and women. Loud and barely audible. They say disconnected phrases, but not in unison. One voice may start a word, then another voice finishes it. Closer, closer, come this way. With us, you won't be alone. Why aren't you coming? Why can't we see you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are we? Who am I? I. What are you doing to us? Why won't you open up? Wrong, wrong. Yeah, begun, illusion. Power rolls through you, bursting free, piercing through the eerie fog and hurtling forward to the source of it, and slams into it. You hear the howl of many voices. Then the fog dissipates and the voices subside. Oh!
Is there trouble?
Me and Naira.
March ahead.
Everyone else has vanished. Hey, wake up! The bully's roasted. We're just waiting on you. What? You're all alive? Oh, won't believe the awful dream I just had. All of Sarkori's burnt to ash and we were all slaughtered. And the Queen of Mendev. You and your dreams. Come on, let's sit down. We can't celebrate the solstice without our chieftain, can we? War chief. Ulbrig yawns widely. You'll never guess the dream I just had. All of Sarkoris had burnt to the ground and the two of us no. Nothing had burnt down and my clan was and me were roasting a bull for a feast. Not a dream or not. And what does that make this here? It's Areelu's magic using mirages to confuse us. That cursed witch. All she does is mess with honest folks' heads. Ulbrig tugged at his beard. But the dream was a nice one. I didn't even want to wake up. I suppose that was the point. Make us fall asleep here and never wake up with my sweet dreams. That was a dream. This is reality. Yep, right. I think I know what's what now. He yawns again. So it was a good dream. Home, family, a bull on the spit just like things used to be. But it was just a dream. Would you really be glad to find out I was just a dream? Oh, you'd be the most wonderful dream in the world. It's just too bad that everything else that brought us together is my worst nightmare. Well then, are you awake, ready to go? Yeah, let's go. Our foes never sleep, so that means we can't either.
Leads on.
Come this way. With me, you won't be alone. Brother, is it going to be much longer? It feels like my whole body's asleep. One more minute, Trevor, and your torment will be over. How many years have I been asking you to sit for a portrait? 5? 10? The vision dissipates. Ozil smiled sadly. It was just an illusion. Such a pleasant one. What was that? Some kind of demonic attack. Demons are skilled at prying into our souls. You know, you don't have to look very deeply into mine. I can't help but think of my brother, especially in a terrible place like this. I simply extracted a dream, I suppose, my dearest wish. Ready to move on? Of course, we need to find the others. I don't like encountering illusions in a place like this. And it's not everyone that has the fortitude to view them with clear eyes. Sealer, how many times do I have to tell you, slow down? With you it's always act first, think later. I'm not doing it on purpose, Sesame, I swear. I know you're not doing it on purpose, I know. So now let's try that move again. Sealer's dark eyes are filled with tears. She blinks them away. Sealer, you alright? Everything was different for a moment. My life was different. As if Sesame, the little paladin who died because of me, was still alive. She trained me. And we travelled all over, and so much happened. Sheila grits her teeth. It was an illusion. Let's just drop it. Don't cry, please, or else you'll make me cry too. You ready to keep going? I'm always ready. What a pretty doll. Can I play with you? Sure, Ember. I have a dollhouse too. Want to see? Here, have a cookie my mum made. Will you come play with us tomorrow? I'll bring a ribbon and we can put them in our dolly's hair. The illusion dissipates and Ember opens her eyes, looking dazed. Where did they all go? Oh, they weren't real. That was a good dream. But it wasn't true. I think it was demon magic. I don't know why they showed me that. To make me sad? Demons are strange. You always talk about how you feel sorry for demons. Maybe they feel sorry for you too and want us to be friends. Are you ready to move on? Yes, let's go. We have so much to do. Let's get things in the right order. All good. Oh, Brig, why so slow, dude? Come on, we got jobs to finish here, old Brig. Enemies in my home. I won't let you pass the threshold. Freya's fallen right into my lap. I'll kill you. My name will be on everyone's lips.
Come at me, I dare you.
Alright then.
You offend me.
Mount up, Sealer.
Sova. Taya.
I don't think we need to summon anything else.
Air.
Fall!
Myra?
Stand down. I'll hit you.
That was Ember. And that was a mistake.
The light take you.
Got them.
Attack!
Go on to that Colossus.
I will bring down the divine wrath.
Away, you rascal. You won't stop us.
Ember, what are you doing? Beneath the top layer of the quivering red mass, you can make out the features of various demons. An eyeless Lilitu opened its mouth in a silent scream. A Penagi wriggled its multi-jointed limbs, broken tails and wings trembling. All of it is connected, fused into a single whole, and this whole twitches convulsively as you approach. You hear voices, the same ones that called you to the Vogue. I wane, I dwindle, I gasp for breath. What are you? Now, nothing. You killed, ruined, but you? What are you? The voices are unleashed in a drawn-out shriek. Destroy it. The voice in your head subsides. The unpleasant sensation, and alien presence also disappears.
I think I did it.
This medley of flesh and limbs of various demons seems like a single organism, the result of some monstrous experiment.
I will guide us.
So I can go through there. Oh no, stupid Suchini forgot he clean forgot. We have abyss barriers in this place. Demons can cross them, but others can't. Clever. But you can get through if you have the key. Here, take it. Alright, so he's given us a key to get through. Thank you. What's his game, though? For now, we're going to explore further. No, we're going to continue this way. That's right. The lock has been battered by someone's desperate attempt to open it. The door is sealed shut.
Forwards.
Note from Areelu's lab. When Yana Solshade send me, none of the historian emerges with an unexpected suggestion from behind the commander's back. This is just the sort of situation where ingenuity and knowledge of the enemy will be more useful than swords and armour. My speech thinks I need to prove myself. So you were monitoring that, were you? You knew of her betrayal, but did you expect what we'd do? A ripped book lies in the centre of the room. Beneath the title in large letters, Lexicon of Paradox, are lines of text written in a hasty bold script. A shimmering purple haze rises from the pages. You're about to step over the threshold when the haze glows brighter. The power within you responds, roiling in agitation. But you feel no sense of danger. Rather, it's as though you are experiencing a chemical reaction to this unknown phenomenon. Take it. Now go serve me. New mythic path? Or level? Your fingers barely graze the book when the purple glow flares brightly and a series of inscriptions, diagrams and sketches flash by, imprinting themselves in your memory as if you've always known them. Power fills you just as wrathful and overwhelming as in your battle for the Wardstone or the moment when you acquired the Sword of Valor. Another vision.
Descari's here. Descari himself. Blimey! One minute we had a dragon, the next, bam, she was gone. What are you gonna do? Fight or flee? If fleeing's your plan, let me help you out. I've got a scroll here with a good protective spell.
And as I said, kid, lend me a weapon. I'll try to fight the demons.
Sure thing. Here, take this. Best crossbow I've got. The person who made it said it could pierce the hide of a demon lord even. Good luck! Try not to get eaten now!
The halfling's words are drowned out by terrible rumbling and rustling of countless tiny wings.
dose of bravery or a bit of honor. It could be nothing else. Or perhaps her instincts are hinting.
Areelu trails off.
Milady, this creature is about to die. Shouldn't you?
And that's when I fired the shot, and she made sure I fell safe.
Ah, you got here at last.
The dredge.
You took Lady Areelu's gift. She left it for you, she did. I made sure the gift was safely delivered, and now I can return to my lady.
All again. Why did Areelu need someone to shoot this guy back in Canabris?
She needed to spill his blood. The blood of a demon lord is a powerful thing and very useful, you see. It's a priceless reagent. You can make so many things out of it. A wondrous blade, for example, that can turn even a wardstone to dust.
Don't move, you answer my questions, demon.
Go and ask them then. I don't have all day.
I see a book, but you're telling me about some kind of power. What does that mean?
This book is an old notebook for recording experiments. The power is the result of one of those experiments. My lady decided to bind it to the pages for some reason. It's the ultimate convergence of theory and practice, savvy? She gave a lot to learn how to cultivate and strengthen souls, and this is the result.
You're just going to give this power to me?
As if one mutilated dredge could stop you. That's not it. My lady knew that sooner or later, someone would come for the book. She told me not to interfere. She doesn't tell me her reasons. She said to come here and wait to make sure that the gift finds its owner. That's what I've done. She also told me not to hide from whoever comes, so I haven't.
What experiments are mentioned in the book?
All of them. Rifts, mythic powers, planar magic, transformation, hibernation. All them things that I obviously know a lot about. You've seen the lab, of course. I also know that the book contains everything about her work on the world wound. It's a pity. The book's looking worse for wear. Who knows what notes are still left inside?
Tell me about Canabris and your transformation into a halfling. I want details.
You're a shrewd one, aren't you? Nothing gets past you, does it?
Not when I say visions.
She wants details, she says. I was disguised as a halfling, yes. Did I have to drag your body to the Crusaders? I did. Did I then have to slip you a weapon? I did. Do you think I'd have managed all that if I'd been gallivanting around Canabris in my own skin?
No, not at all.
To the purpose of the whole performance. Don't ask me. I know nothing. My lady don't bother sharing such details with me.
Yeah, I can believe that. I found everything I want to know.
That's good. That's good indeed. Knowledge leads to progress, eh?
Go and tell Areelu thanks for the gift.
I will.
Because I don't know what a game is. She's not being particularly aggressive towards me, and I don't know why. An unsettling light twinkles from the crystal. It's a buckler. None of us are using a buckler. Experiment of suture.
Day 20, Farast 4606. Experiment, the suture. Subject, former Arachne subjected to extreme exposure when passing through the world wound. As a result of this exposure, the demon was reborn as a dretch. A unique event in demonology. The reborn demon also acquired serious malformations, which did not respond to standard treatment methods.
Interesting.
Objective, to assess the threat to other demons to stabilize passage through the world wound. The survival of the subject is also desirable for the purposes of further observation.
Yeah, you got a little demon crush going on, don't lie, love.
We march ahead.
There's another. Transformation.
Day 28, Colastrill 4606. Experiment, transformation. Subject.
She wasn't a half demon by then. Look at her wings, or lack thereof.
Human female with a clear affinity for arcane magic. Objective: to fuse a mortal
Interesting.
soul with the essence of the abyss.
But what was her game?
Predicted result: the formation of a full-fledged half-demon on the basis of a mortal being. Potential risks unknown.
And
Of the subject is extremely likely.
look at her.
I will continue to monitor the experiment for as long as I can.
She's put her life on the line, face. What is her game? And I know I've made it clear that I've played part way through this before. We're reaching the part where I didn't get anywhere beyond, and we've already seen bits and bats I hadn't seen before. But I did not get far enough to know what her actual game is. I do not know what she's playing at. We can't get up there. I thought, I didn't think that was broken. It is. Alright, so... Oh, there's something down here. There. Oh, we've got another mythic rank. Almost missed that. Summon Movanic Diva. This ability summons a Movanic Diva for 1 minute. Summon monsters appear where you designate and act according to their initiative check. They attack your opponents to the best of their ability. Mythic feat and superpowers. The Azata can choose superpowers from their list to enhance themselves. Alright, so... I'm not brewing potions. Spell pen? But do I really use spell pen? That's the thing. Because I'm doing crowd control. Right. Yeah, I suppose I do. Mythic channeling. Whenever you channel energy, the damage you heal or deal increased by the number of points equal to twice your charisma bonus. And we do have a good charisma bonus. We do use that sometimes. Not all the time we use it, but it can be useful sometimes. School mastery. Mythic dodge, no. I'll get that. Right, all skilled. Gains a bonus equal to their mythic rank to all skill checks. Favourable magic. Azada's magic becomes incredibly more powerful. Whenever an enemy makes a saving throw against Azada's spells, that enemy rolls the dice twice and takes the worst result. Whenever the Azata makes a concentration check or a check to overcome spell resistance, they roll twice and take the better result. If the Azada casts a spell whose descriptions say the successful saving throw halves the damage or duration, only decreases by 25%. Oh, that's tasty. Incredible might. The Azada gains a morale bonus equal to their mythic rank on attack and damage roll. No, we're not that kind of. The Azada chooses one teamwork feat at this and the next mythic rank up. The Azada shares the effect of all teamwork feats they have with allies within a 50-foot area. The Azada's charisma inspires their allies so much that even when those allies' hit points drop below 0, they continue to fight, even though they are still considered dead or unconscious, for all effects, and can be cured by breath of life or similar spells, as per the spell's description. After the encounter or upon receiving a total number of attacks equal to the Azada's charisma ability modifier, shared among all allies. The allies in the state fall dead or unconscious. Marvelous endurance. Zada gains fast healing equal to half the Zada's mythic rank. Yeah, don't need it. Supersonic speed. The Azada is always under the effect of haste. I use haste anyway, so I don't care too much. Zippy magic. Whenever the Azada casts a spell that targets individual creatures, not areas, the spell affects one additional creature within 30 feet of the target. If the target is an enemy, the spell affects one additional enemy. If the target is an ally... But am I doing things that... Not really. Well, I suppose I am, because I'm buffing. I'm buffing. But most of my buffs are group buffs anyway at this point. I don't think that's what I want. I'll take favourable magic. And we get a spell. From here. What did he got? Bless. Sleep's kind of worthless at this level. We'll get Challenge Evil, I suppose. I won't use it. Spell affects the subject with uncontrollable laughter. If it collapses on the mathematic laughter, subject can take actions no actions while laughing. Creates next turn it may attempt. Okay. It's mind affecting compulsion. We'll take that. And cacophonous call. No, hold animal. Yours. We'll get that. To help you get your blasts through. Yours. Got good strength bonus, so we'll give you that. Also, let me just check what that ping was. Social. I can give that glaive, yeah, that's fine. She could do with some help with your fighting. Sealer. Improved critical longsword, mythic. And ember. Spell penetration.
The world has suffered enough.
Right. So, new mythic level gained. Or mythic rank, I suppose it's called. We got this one. See what's through here.
I will guide us.
Can't get through there. Alright. And we got this one.
a doubt.
To battle, my friends!
Okay.
Your time is over.
Did I mess up again?
Oh God, what's the horse doing all the way back there? Alright.
Into the fray!
No mucks coming in. No, we don't. We have a... Oh, that's... Ah, that's an Omox. Two is that. That's a problem. Sozio. That wasn't Sozio, that's Sozio.
Eternal Rose, I call...
Horse. Ember. Get them out. Summon Mastodon. Oh, nice.
You offend me.
I'm done with you.
Oh, that's a Shadow Demon. We can take that down. In fact, why don't you go at that thing now?
Be gone, fiend!
Ember. Oh God, I hate Elbrick. I wish it didn't have friendly fire. Oh well, at least it resisted it. Turning Olbrig into a dog at this point would not be good.
We shall overcome.
Naira.
Stand down.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
I mean, that's the only one, so just take it back to it doing everything. I don't need to be in turn mode. Now, get inside. And then Soziel.
My will is resolute.
You've got a negative level, Sealer. What are you doing with a negative level? Didn't even know paladins could get that. So do you. Not anymore. Ormox!
Surrender.
I will protect you with my life.
More stuff? Another Ormox. Not they're gonna last long.
Forwards.
Bookshelf.
We march ahead.
This is Elven Notes for the storyteller.
No challenge at all.
This chaos, the chaos does not look like the result of anything as deliberate and controlled as a search. It is more likely that there was a fight here. Everything was simply smashed.
Our path leads on.
Another thing to play. Heavy crossbow degradation. What does it do? +2, +1d6 Sonic. Whenever this +2 Thundering Burst heavy crossbow confirms critical hit, all enemies in a 15-foot range area must pass a reflex saving throw or suffer 1 damage to intelligence per score per round for 1d6 round. Ooh, I mean that's not massive. I'd rather have con really to take their health points down, but that's not bad. A thundering weapon creates a cacophonous roar whenever it strikes target, dealing 1d6 sonic damage. Thundering burst weapon functions as a thundering weapon, explodes. The sonic does not harm the wielder. Okay, so in addition, the extra sonic damage from the thundering ability, a thundering burst weapon deals an additional 1d10 damage, sonic damage on a successful critical hit. If the weapon's critical, multiplier times 3, adds 2d10. If it's times 4, it's okay. Not bad, not bad. Compared to, you're not using anything. No wonder you're not. No wonder you're running into fight. You ain't got a weapon on. Now you do.
I will guide us.
Easy.
Without a doubt.
That is old letter. The letters written on this decrepit paper are Sarkorian. Greetings, brothers and sisters in magic. If this message has fallen into your hands, then you, like me, practice arcane magic, disregarding the unjust and ruthless laws of our homeland. Nature has bestowed upon you a gift, allowing you to perform beautiful and wonderful deeds, which are rewarded only with persecution and suppression. Far too many innocent, talented people have been forced to hide like criminals, to live in fear and shield themselves with lies. Brothers and sisters, we have lived for too long under the yoke of outdated and misguided tradition. Enough is enough. The time for rebellion is now. The hour of our resistance has come. Let us rally our ranks, bolster the courage in our hearts, and speak out. Our voices must be heard. Are you not tired of living in fear, of jumping at every rustle in the night? It doesn't have to be this way. Together we can make the elders reckon with us. Together we can put an end to their tyrannical rule over us. Let them accept us and see us as people. or if they try to subdue us by force as before, let them prepare to feel our pushback. We'll force them to overturn their meaningless, superstitious ban on arcane magic. We will make them see us as people, not as evil witches. We will destroy the cursed prison of Threshold, and set free the innocents within, doomed to watch an unjust prison, to wretched and unjust imprisonment. We will save Sarkoris, but only together, and therefore urge anyone and everyone for whom freedom is worth rebelling and fighting for, to join our alliance. Your brother in magic, Upon. No one's using cookies, so I can get rid of that. Note from Areelu's laboratory, is it the same thing? Commander of Menard Army walk up the high bank to the West Selland River, where it draws near the border of the... We've seen it, okay. So she's been plotting our entire course, basically. Who has more life to it than the other chambers in the lab? Even here, rationality wins out over comfort. Okay, that's going to be a fight.
Forwards.
Let's have a look this way first.
Easy.
That's also going to be a... We've got a fight on. Okay. Oh god, mind fog is a problem. That's nice. What is that? Oh, Ring of the Mad Duelist? No, no, no. I can't summon Monavik Diva. What are we going to use? Bring you over here. Get you out of that mind fog, emerge. Definitely. Bismuth. Ember. What can you summon? None of that. But you can summon from your ring. Stinking cloud could be a problem.
Ona Arayana.
Old brig. Not good. Ow, 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 ow. Why can't I do anything? Well, I can put that on if nothing else. Oh god, all brig's down, that's not good.
Into the fray!
Can I actually get some movement here, some function? Yeah, stop casting control. Stop casting Hold Monster and actually attack. Great.
I'll just sit here.
That was. This is bullshit. Will you stop casting Hold Monster? Oh God. Alright, Ember. You can at least conjure some more stuff.
Away, you rascal!
Social, no. Ember. Naira.
Your time is over.
Ember once again. That was something. Sozio! Oh god, these idiots!
You offend me.
Now apparently I can't overcome the spell resistance. Another one. That's worthless! Oh god! It didn't show I was gonna be hit! And she didn't cast it!
Stand down.
Huh? Can you please stop casting something that's not working and fight?
Away, you rascal.
It doesn't work! Damn stupid AI!
This hurts so much.
That's not overcoming it either.
Your time is over.
Well, that was something on them. Ember. And I'm down again. Oh, great.
Protect me! Someone! Anyone! You offend me.
Oh, you sodding fool! Yeah, I've got no chance here.
This cannot be happening.
Yeah, I need to reload. I hate it when the AI just won't act sensible. If you cast that spell 2 or 3 times and it's not working, don't use it. Alright. Where are we? Oh god. I gotta redo everything. I thought at least it'd save it after the meeting.
Discari's here. Sure thing. Good luck! Milady. Ah, you got what she needed. Go and ask them then. This book is an old... as if one mutilated all of them. You're a shrewd one, aren't you? Nothing gets past you. That's good. That's good indeed. Knowledge leads to progress, eh? Riddles aren't all.
We march ahead.
Okay. Gonna relive all of this, just so we're back to the same point, exact same point.
Our path leads
But
on.
I am stepping through it quick rather than watching it fully, because we have already seen it.
No reason to pause.
I will guide us.
Oh, I don't think the... Oh, there's the projector, yes.
Day 28. The death.
Get the mythics on. Mythic pen. Favourable magic. Challenge evil. Well, actually, that makes evil attack me. Haze of Dreams. Not something I see myself using. Hideous Laughter. And... Aid. Mythic Spell Pen. Destructive Shockwave.
The world has suffered enough.
Oops. Weapon Focus. Sealer. Critical Longsword. Ember. Spell Pen. Now we are actually going to sleep.
Sometimes I'm afraid that Trevor's face is slipping away in my memories. But my hands, my artist's hands, they remember.
That'd get us back to the hut. We're not going there right now.
This war.
We haven't explored everything here.
we stand.
Ember.
Trust in yourself.
Esmith, Axis, yes. Esmith, Axis, yes.
You're a good person. I like you.
Esmith, Axis, yes. Esmith, Axis, yes. Esmith, Axis, yes. Esmith, Axis, yes.
Get rid of any death effects.
Efna. Ane. Efna. Ane. Efna. Ane. Efna. Ane. Efna. Ane. Efna. Ane. Efna.
Right. Sealer.
We win this war.
We're going to be going up against demons.
Ona Arayana, Ona Arayana.
Inimosi travisi. Amranda gratior.
My will is resolute.
Aborane sendes. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Amranda gratior. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Magritium Turinos.
All good? You get your thing back
Gentle
on?
voice
Our
and
time
kind
has
words
come.
will help me win their hearts.
That.
And if that fails, I'll use
That.
my sharp nails instead.
Riti. Tio. Vosh. An. Tio. Vosh. An. Nam. Orma. 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 Ba. Riti. Ba. Riti. Ba. Riti. Tio. Vosh. An. Ba. Riti. Ba. Riti.
All good. I think that's it. Let's save. Now we can push on. Not that way.
Without a doubt.
Was it this way? Yeah.
We march ahead.
And we have this.
Away, you rascal!
Attack!
Begone, fiend!
The light take you! The Inheritor, guide my blade!
That's one. Oh, Brig, you're not in your shape. Actually, you kind of are, it's just glitched out again. I don't like that.
Your time is over.
We shall overcome.
Fall!
You offend me.
Do not hold back.
Nice.
I will bring down the divine wrath!
Into the fray!
There's just the one left in here, or right here. I think there are others further down. Couple of them. There's them.
Our path leads on.
Alright. In here.
Easy.
I will guide us.
And there was this. That goes to Ember. Because for some reason she's not using one. I don't know why. Oh no, I got rid of it. But I did, and that was a boo-boo.
Without a doubt.
Also, oh, what's that? That's a kinetic rod. Don't care. Also, you have need of that, and so do you.
I found something.
Forwards.
Oh, there it is. I'm trying to hit that, but it doesn't work that way. There we are.
No challenge at all.
Right, save. Rather than get beaten up like we did before. This is the other door, though. Let's go through there. What are these? Ah.
Stand down.
Amber. Let's bring one set out here. I'll bring them out.
Eternal Rose, I call upon you!
Try that.
Away, you rascal.
Amber. You're done.
Begone, fiend!
Strike as one.
God, we're getting a lot of computer lag here. I'm sorry about that. I thought it had cleaned up, but it's back.
Your time is over. Surrender or else!
The Desnan is back up. What the hell? Why?
Fall!
Did this thing heal it? I wonder. He's facing that way.
Attack!
You offend me.
Now just a Diracni.
Too late for apologies.
Got him. Some kind of armor. Let's have a look at the armor. What's this one? Full plate +1. White Dragon. And some +4. 3 max dex. This +4 White Dragon hide breastplate grants his wearer cold aura and cold resistance 30. The breastplate can be worn by druids. Cold aura, all creatures within 5 feet of this creature take 2d6 points of cold damage at the beginning of its turn. Ooh. That's interesting. I can put... That's... yeah. Yeah, it's only those two can wear it. Told you it'll count in this form anyway. 12, but it doesn't do anything else. It might be worth having that. But if I'm gonna do that, I need protection from cold, or I'm gonna be in serious trouble.
I will see this through.
Carapace does what? Whenever an enemy lands a melee hit on the +2 mithril, the attacker has passive reflex or suffer 1d6. Yeah, I'll keep that. Well, that's something. Maybe it doesn't affect us.
Let me help.
Just a thought here. Let's use one of the raised deads. Get rid of death's door.
Our path leads on.
What's that there?
An Omox.
I will guide.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
I'll hit you.
No glory without risk!
Oh, there's an incubus coming in from there. That's okay. Oh, and there's a bloody big.
Divine wrath.
Not too worried about the incubus. Let's take down this. You're on the incubus. No, you're not. You're running away because there's no room. Okay. Bad passing from the AI there. I know there's no room, but running in the opposite direction for 300 miles is not going to help.
We shall overcome. Contemplate on your mistakes.
Nice. Yeah, that's my microphone, girl. Slide back up here. Looks like I missed the door down there anyway.
Without a doubt.
Only a real cur would cut off a griffin's head. The bodies in the murky liquid are likely remnants of unsuccessful experiments. There's something in there. Ow, that's my face, girl. What was that hat? Helmet of Camaraderie. The wearer of this helmet gains a +1 morale bonus on AC. No more than for each ally within 10-foot radius. That could be useful. As opposed to giving you inspired... Actually, the hat there. +4 bonus to initiative. Yes, I'd rather you have AC than initiative. But... Naira... Oops. You can have initiative. No, you can't. My mistake. Well, I can have initiative then. What's that? +4 damage. Whenever. I need that. Let me just see what's happening here. Just make sure I don't. Right. Hang on. There we are. And there was this here. I think that might be where we discovered that she was following us all the way through.
We march ahead.
Nothing there. Quick save.
I will lend you my aid.
Right, these aren't too bad, by the look of it.
Away, you rascal!
Eternal Rose, I call upon you!
Why isn't she mounted?
You won't stop us.
Actually, I think I can only bring one of them out. So I'll bring that out now. Yeah. In which case, if I can only use one, I might as well use the most powerful.
The light, take you!
Your time is over.
Bismuth.
Begone, fiend!
Oh, that's not bismuth. And that's you.
Surrender, or else!
Do not hold back.
Just got that to do now. Got him. Everywhere seems to be signs of destruction. Large and small.
Search for the beauty with your heart, not your eyes.
And we're moving on. That goes back up. Now, are there other ways out of here? No. No, they're not. Where was that big nasty I fought before and lost? Was it through here? Might have been. Let's go have a look. No, because that's upstairs and I can't get through that door, can I? If I'm not mistaken. Weird. Alright, so we're going up the stairs, I guess. No, there's nothing there. I was trying to see where that door was that I went through and got trounced, but I can't find it. Hang on, was that it? That might have been it.
Together, we stand.
Easy.
Yeah, that's it.
The Inheritor, guide my blade into the fray.
Fall! You are beyond redemption!
You offend me.
That's down. You've been summoned, so I can't do anything with you now. I can put haste on. Then I can get you out of there. Areelu. That's down. Ember.
I will bring down the divine wrath.
Naira can do nothing. Horse can do nothing. Right. Let's try... No, I'm not going to do that. In fact, I'm going to keep her away from this. Because I don't want her getting in that mind fog crap.
Too late for apologies.
It's amazing how much better things go when you don't blindly walk into a bunch of nonsense, isn't it?
Eternal Rose, I call upon you!
Stand down.
There we go. Let's have a look, see if anyone's actually hurt. I saw some levels, but I think it was on them, not me. Oh, there is something there. Where? Where? I see you. It's you. Not worth much, but it's there. It's something we can sell. Definitely the harder of the fights, but also completely manageable. Elven notes, good. That sucked slightly, but never mind. Wasn't that important. 5 Cannabis marked the beginning of the 5th Crusade. Yeah, she's been following us all the way through. Can we find that recipe? Yep, there we are. Examine it. It's impossible to let's destroy it. See a beautiful silver-haired woman whose face displays unusual heavenly tranquility. Now you can get a good look at a wing. One looks strong and is covered in white feathers, just as you would imagine of an angel. But the other wing, it looks like a framework of mismatched bones and a grimy purple substance stretched across the inside of webbing. And it is covered with something akin to scabs or strange scales. The angel awakens and unexpectedly inclines her head in greeting. I do not know who you are, stranger, but thank you for freeing me. I am Targona, blade of Iomede's heavenly host. My captivity, though I was ignorant of it, lasted so long. How'd you end up here? I was brought here on the brink of death, or from the brink of death. I had been fighting the Baelor Desnan alongside a troop of crusaders when we were struck by the echo of Discari, a demon of terrifying power, and a cunning and old enemy of mine. All my comrades perished, and the two demons set upon me like predators ravaging a bird. The echo ripped off my wing and left me to die among the bodies of those I had failed to protect. And then she appeared, the architect of the world wound. The angel's gaze darkens. Sometimes I am amazed at the vast power, terrifying or benevolent, that can reside in a mortal. However, Areelu is no longer mortal. She brought me here. She treated me as much as she could, or as much as she deemed necessary. I can hardly remember those first days in the laboratory. Pain, strange magic, purple flames flickering around me. Areelu spent hours casting spells over me. I was chained the whole time, though I was too weak to fight or flee. There was nothing else for me to do but to talk to her, and to try to glimpse inside that black soul. I don't know what I hoped to find there. Perhaps the smallest glimmer of light, hope that all could be remedied. All I saw was twilight, a veil of arrogance and secrets that Areelu used to keep herself separate from the world. Her thoughts were occupied by some grand experiment. I was of little interest by comparison. When she had finished her work, she put me in a deep sleep. A healing sleep, she said. It was necessary to allow my new abominable wing to settle in. I've been in that sleep until now. What grand experiment was Areelu planning when she captured you? She wanted to perfect her accursed wound. The second opening, as she called it. The rift was to be larger, or more stable, opening a road to Glorian from the new abyssal realms. What shocked me was that she talked about the disastrous consequences of her plan with total equanimity, as though they were minor details that were but a distraction from the experiment itself. I also know that an experiment required a mortal soul, perhaps as a sacrifice in some dark rite that would siphon the mortal's life force and use it for perverse ends. I heard, or rather pieced together, from what I overheard, that the soul belonged to a child. Areelu, like many demons and demonic spellcasters, has the ability to wrest souls from their bodies and contain them in special vessels. The vessel containing that soul was delivered to the laboratory soon after I was brought here. Areelu was unusually distressed that day. She talked to me more than usual. That's when I learned the details of her plan. I was aghast when I realized that she was discussing the soul of a child. A soul which she likely wished to sacrifice. I cannot describe the horror I felt. Is that from the empty thing that we found? What's wrong with your wing? It is the work of Areelu. The wing is fully functional. Its creator isn't known as the architect for nothing. But it frightens me. There is more of the abyss in this wing than in the eyes of an enraged Baelor. My lady, I am but a humble cleric, and it is likely beyond my power to heal the heinous injury that was done to you. But I could not look at how they desecrated your perfect beauty and not say something. Please allow me to try at least to repair it. The angel only smiled sadly in response. You have a pure heart and good intentions, but what was done to me is beyond the power of even angels to undo. Finian's voice trembled. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry this happened to her. It's terrible. She should never have been... No living creature should ever be treated like this. Why didn't you get out of here or summon the warriors of heaven to help you? Even the goddess cannot hear me within these walls. This place, it belongs to the abyss, not the material plane. I could not call for help, only pray for a miracle. Perhaps your arrival is the answer to that prayer. Can you tell me anything about this place? I only know a little. Areelu once let it slip that this refuge is where she wrote the Lexicon of Paradox, the book of dark magic containing the secret of the world wound's creation. That means this place is older than the wound itself. Areelu must have created it, at least in part, before her great atrocity. I was astonished at the strange way she seemed to speak of this laboratory. It was as if she despised this place, yet she tried not to show it. There was a moment when I wondered if this hatred was a sign of her contrition. But I was mistaken. Areelu Vorlesh is incapable of feeling contrite, even for a heartbeat. She is like a tempest hurtling forward and sweeping aside everything in its path. I unseal the way out. You're free. Free? Then let's leave here at once. May the light of Iomedae be with you. And they're leaving. Now I want to see the extra thing we found. And I've still got to go down here. Touch the crystal.
Day 16. Abadius 4662. Experiment transformation. Subject young male.
Yeah, we've seen that.
Objective to study the properties of hybrid souls. Desired result to see the same results that were previously achieved on full-fledged demons. Suture, bring me one more crystal. I believe I'm almost there.
Still don't know what the plan was. I can't change that one. Alright. Where was the other? Was it in here? No, I don't think so. Maybe. Definitely not. Also no. Also no. Alright, let's go through this door here. Old wing. Definitely going to save because we're probably going to run into something.
There's beauty hidden in the darkest of places. Too bad no one can see it there.
Forwards. We march ahead.
Hang on, is this where have I been here? Yeah, I have. Didn't think I had. But I definitely have. The hell is that? Oh, it's a mannequin of some kind. There. Future secret of great sorcery. Ah.
Well, well. It seems that someone has been meddling with my projector without permission. Again. How many times have I told you not to do that, I made this recording for the sole purpose of telling you that when I return, I shall be very, very angry.
Okay. That's told us. But we can leave now.
I will guide us.
So we can go back now. Alright, let's get out. Let's get back to the court. At least you saved the angel and the other two. Sad about the Crusader. He attacked us. I didn't manage to convince him that we were innocent, that we weren't going to hurt him. Oh well. I understand his paranoia, but when you're attacked, you have to defend yourself. It's an unfortunate mistake. Very unfortunate. On his part. Right. Where are you? Well, that's me. Where are you? There you are. Hey, where you sent me? We need a word. Still, I think she's been away too long. I've tried to trace the teleportation twice and failed. Surely you don't mean that we teleported Eliana Soulshade, the champion of the gods, the Crusaders' Knight Commander, and our friend to a random point in space with no way of even knowing exactly where? Elkis is clearly beginning to panic. It's exactly what you did. It was a great adventure. Eliana Soulshade, you're back. What was it like? Was it beautiful? Not exactly, asked Aranka with bated breath, as her friends erupt in cheers and whoops of jubilation. You made a mistake. Instead of Elysium, the ritual brought me to the witch Areelu's laboratory. Please try not to let that happen next time. Areelu? That heartless Mini of Discari? That can't be. Must have made a mistake. I told you had. But there's no reason why we can't try again this time. Thor the Wallflower takes a deep breath to speak and says with all determination he can muster, no way. I'm not teleporting our friend to an unknown destination ever again. We'll try once more if we improve the ritual to make it more predictable, but to be honest, not sure it can be done. That's that one done. How are we looking on experience, by the way? 45, that's 40, so that's 85,000. A long way to go. My dear friend Elkis, but sometimes I just want to shake you. Yes, Destiny's our goddess, but she's the goddess of freedom. We mustn't follow her blindly. There's no arguing with you when you're being stubborn like this. Perhaps Eliana Soulshade can make sense. Or can see sense. We're having a disagreement over an important matter. We learned that you found and restored one of Desna's relics, the Bell of Mercy. I believe it should be moved to our court, but Aranka disagrees because... No, I'll explain it better. The bell is a sacred relic with the power to frighten away demons. It's not really needed in Desnan. as the city is protected by the Sword of Valor anyway. But it could prove useful here. And yet, the thing is, it's an ancient relic with a history of its own. We didn't create it. All we can do now is use it. To me, that feels too much like singing other people's songs instead of writing our own. The court just appeared before our very eyes. That's what makes it unique. Its music should be unique too. That's why I want us to craft and enchant a musical instrument of our own, instead of using the Bell of Mercy. Will you be able to create something like the Bell of Mercy? Something equally powerful? No. But the instrument we'll craft will be ours alone. Besides, the bell is dedicated to Desnan. Even though I worship her with all my heart, I realise she's not a deity that all 3 Crusaders would follow. We are all different, but united. What unites us is something other than a deity's will. That means our symbols shouldn't represent her alone. Yeah, good idea, Ranka. We have a song of our own, and it should be played on something we create ourselves. I knew you'd understand. I'll start working on our own way to make music then. And while we're at it, I wanted to work on our song a little. On Starward Gaze. Do you think the new version should be more cheerful and more tranquil? It possesses a special kind of power when you perform it, so that the changes might have consequences. I think tranquility's good. Actually, no. We enjoyed fun. Let's be cheerful. Great. I'll do it as you prefer. Drop by when I'm done. It'll take a while. All right. That's another. Find the treasure. Head to the beautiful ridge. Your dragon companion claims that your good friends are waiting for you on a ridge not far from Desnan. Do I need to talk to them again? We know what that is. It's general mood in the court. Well, not everything is going smoothly. Without the trail torching over them, the Quickwoods are behaving a bit unpredictably. They haven't attacked anyone so far, but many of us are scared. The court feels so tense now with them here. It's not nearly as much fun as it was before. Everyone's worried about our young orphans. They're really brave, but they're a bit too young to be full-fledged crusaders. The halflings are too busy watching over them to carry out their own raids on the demons. Tell me about yourselves. How did you all become followers of Desnan? If all 3 of us start talking at once, which happens quite often, you won't be able to make anything out, Anka says coyly. Ilkas, what's your story? My family come from some of the few humans allowed to live in Kionin, the land of the elves. I was born in Gringold and often travelled with my parents through the elven forests or sailed the elven rivers. We occasionally got lost, but I always found the way home. My parents quickly realised that there was a reason for that. I was guided by some peculiar power. I turned my prayers to Desnan. It was a childish faith I had, and childish prayers I offered, but they worked. Those marked by Desnan rarely sit still for too long. I soon left home to see the world, and wandered until I ended up in Canabres. Wounded crusaders were being brought into the city at the time. And there was a terrible shortage of priests and healers. When I saw the face of the wounded, I realised that no matter how amazing the world was, my heart would never be at peace if I didn't stay there and help. What about you, Aranka? My family are of the lesser nobility, but mother, father and grandmother never bragged about their titles. We have a nice little estate, the size of a medium farmstead. A house overgrown with ivy and a couple of big shaggy dogs, and even shaggier horses. Aranka's smile shines as brightly as the sun. I love my home and my family, but my talents as a bard and the call of adventure never let me stay at home for long. My parents never minded. Father used to joke that he'd rather let me roam the world than have to keep dragging me down off the blades of the old mill. I loved to climb. So, with my parents' blessing, I travelled and refined my art until I met Ilkas in Canabres and realised that's where I belonged. What about your son, Wallflower? Now, my story is the least interesting of the 3 of us. I'm the only one from Mendef, an orphan. My parents, like those of many others, died in the crusade. I always wanted to be a wizard. but I didn't begin my studies until quite late. Finding opportunities to learn magic in an orphanage is hard. Actually, there aren't many wizards among Desnan's worshippers. She mostly attracts bards and travellers, but I just happened to enter her shrine one day and I knew in an instant that's where I wanted to stay. Before I found the shrine of Desna that day, I had only ever seen temples of Iomade and Abadar. I had this idea in my head that temples were always grand and solemn, but Desna's shrine was more like a tent at a carnival, and the service a joyous performance. I must have seen creatures of all races in there, and even a few fae. Everyone was in high spirits, dancing merrily to the singing of a bard. It was one of Varanka's famous concerts. That's when I met her in Ilkis and immediately joined the temple. And that's where I stayed. Why did you believe I was the one who could improve our odds in the war with the demons? You probably think we only followed you because of your power, but that's not true, or rather it's more than that. We believe that your power is just a consequence. The gods must have seen something in you. That's why they chose you as their champion. You helped us in Canabres, even though the city's prelate denounced us as criminals. Few would have done what you did. The Crusaders have never had a commander like you before. By Desna's stars, I don't want to disparage those who fought bravely and shed their blood for us. But we've made no headway in the last 4 crusades. Yeah, I noticed that. And for good reason. The commanders of our paladins seem to believe that all you need to do to win is form a column and march bravely headlong into evil. If the 5th crusade followed the same logic, we'd just fail again. With you, Eliana Soulshade, everything should be different. It already is. Our endeavour here, to court and free crusaders, looks a little crazy. But for all we know, a little bravery and madness might be exactly what the Crusaders have been missing. I've asked how are things at the court. I have to go. See you. Anything else? An amazing voice, so deep, so striking. I'd have you trained up in a snap if only you'd wanted to sing. Sing, me? Just no. Besides, I don't like being on show like that. Oh look, Eliana Soulshade is here. It's probably something important. Remember what your goals are. Anything and everything. We help your free crusaders with the raids in the world wound. We researched how your power affects the environment. We also oversee the court, the quality of life here, and the defences. It's not exactly calm and tranquil, but at least a lot of fun. We're settling in and making preparations to fight off demons if we have to. I don't think they'd like the idea of an incredible place like this existing in this rotten wound of theirs. Still, there's a lot of us. We have many talents. We can handle it. Alright, so that's about it. Oh, we've done that. Okay. We've done all of that, in fact. So, that's not relevant, I guess. Explore the Ivory Sanctum. Last Gift of a Brilliant Mind. Treasure of Midnight Isles. Solve the riddles. That's still open next time. Finian's Awakening is also open. Middle game, haven't quite done that. Pursuit of the Past. Yep, we've got another page for him, or 2. Those are irrelevant now. Right. There we go. Do we have anyone at Death's Door? I know Ember was, but we saved her. What about here? It's showing that something might be needing. Nope, everything's good. What about those, was it notice boards we put? Or taverns? One of the two. No, not taverns. Monument, that was it. Oh, can we slap? Monument. Oh, hang on. Oh, it's a sanctuary, not a shelter. No, I don't need that. All good. There's not much else to do right now then, is there? There is one place I do want to go. Now that we've cleared that out. That's up here. So let's head up there. We don't have the stones to do that. We've also got Ravaged Longhouse to visit. So let's have a nip around some of this place. Some of this stuff. We're not going to go to Blackwater. That, I'm guessing, is dangerous. Evade. Not only do I think it's going to be dangerous at Blackwater, I think it's going to be necessary soon. Before we do Ivory Sanctum, in fact. But I think it's going to take too much time to do at the end of this episode. Welcome, esteemed sister. The words of the treant sound more like the creaking of dead branches and the rustling of fallen leaves than they resemble human speech. You barely understand what he's saying. The shrine of simple truth is awaiting you. Come in, learn. Come in and gain. Who are you? I am the guardian of trial of simple truth that is hidden in the shrine. The servant of Areelu, who annually lets the worthy ones in. The ones like you. I led in the initiated ones to... The treant burst into crackling, creaking. It sounds like coughing. The path of wisdom is long, sister. Pass to the trial. Read the sacred tablets. That's this going to be another lengthy one. This used to be a holy place. I came here a couple of times to mark the autumn equinox. Followers there still are simple people, but no one throws feasts like they do. We're the better dancers. We're the better dancers, though. Those were the days. Albrecht gazed sadly at the landscape. What is this sacred tablet? It is a tablet of Areelu, stored inside the shrine. It contains a truth that only the initiated ones are allowed to learn. The truth is always a reward for the righteous. Wisdom is the reward, the award. The treant goes on, mumbling something completely incoherent. Seems to have mistaken me for someone I'm not. Groaning, the treant opens the moss-covered hollows that serve as his eyes, then stares at you with a pained look for a long time. Something is wrong. You are not one of the initiated, are you? And this dead land, it's not the blessed Sarkoris anymore. My mind is cloudy. Something is wrong. But you still should go inside. Learn what happened to the shrine. Check if the tablet is intact. Areelu will help you. What's inside? You'll learn after you go in. Alone, without any companions. Well, for the path of wisdom is lonely, and one should be facing the god. Being. The treant's speech trails off into indecipherable muttering. Obviously sick. Is there anything I can do to help? Sick, yes, the earth is sick. My roots are sick. What's wrong with me? The living tree moves his dry branches, as if trying to look at himself from the outside. Something at my roots. There is a shrine. There in the shrine. Areelu, it hurts so much. Poor tree. Amber gently pets the wrinkled bark. Hold on a little longer. We'll try to heal you. We will, won't we? I have to go. Wait, don't go. There's a reason God's brought you here, to this sacred place. I know, you are not one of the initiated, but still, I ask you to pass a trial. Someone has to. We'll come back, don't worry, but we're not going to do it now. Because that also seems long. I can do that and maybe Blackwater Clan tomorrow. Let's go down and have a look at the Ravaged Longhouse. Ooh. You can disappear. That's fine. You've got all your stuff. So let's. Beautiful. Now there is a tower up there. I'm not sure what it's guarded by. Can't get to that one by the look of it. That's level 10. Not level 7 over there. Get some rest.
I shall pray for every soul in Wintersun. I am confident they will be able to find the path to the light.
Wintersun rises late and quickly sets. It probably doesn't matter. It's just a pretty name.
Right. You keep going this way. Oh yeah. You can go join them. Not them. Got the giants. Got a logistics reform coming in. That'll get me up to a new level. In we go. See what's at the Ravage Longhouse.
Without a doubt. Forwards. We march ahead.
Alright. There are a few things to gather. Also, anything there? Nope. That bucket. Chest here. Overturned bucket. Or
I
barrel.
will guide us.
Ah, there's something there. Safe.
We won't fall here. I swear it.
Okay. We have Bodaks, whatever they are.
Away, you rascal!
Lots of them too. I don't know what these things are, but see if we can get some information. It's level 10 undead. Shouldn't be too hard, but they could be nasty. We'll see. First up, bring you out. They do energy drain. Interesting. Amber. Sozio.
Anranda Gratio.
Sealer. Mount up. There it is. Another Bodak. Bismuth. Hard to target that thing. Can't get that done. Alright.
Your time is over.
More Bodaks coming in.
Areelu.
Amber. Sozio. More Bodak movement.
the light take you!
You can go there.
You offend me.
Nice. More bow decks coming in. Let's put that on. It's another. The ring. Over here. Nice. Arrow. Social. Done.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Water coming in.
Stand down.
Another. What else can we do? Actually, put the stink on. I think we just take it off of turn-based at this point, honestly.
Without a doubt.
Let's have a look around, see if there's any more of them things.
Forwards.
Oh, we got some loot here. Blue puzzle pieces. Also need to talk to the storyteller before I finish as well.
Easy.
Oh, what's that? Take it. On the brink of death. What is that on the brink of death thing? Whenever the wearer's health is below 50, each attack against the wearer has a chance to reflect dealt damage. Oh! Oh, it's not armor, it's a shirt. That's nice. I don't know it's effective against you though. Let's give it to you. Not against him, I mean for... Yeah. Although she doesn't normally end up there. Cavalry just doesn't, so maybe take it off of her. Give it to you. Because he can end up there. So we have found more puzzle pieces. Well, I see some stuff here. Don't know if it's any use, but there's some stuff. More about the heart of mystery. Right there. Anything done here? Looks like it. Energy points increased. Logistics reform. Enchanting. Two events as well. Frenemies. A conflict between two officers has led to a defeat in a skirmish with demons. One of the officers, a charming young noble, tried saving the lives of the soldiers. The other, a cynical veteran mercenary, acted based on the principle that victory is all that matters. Soldiers from each unit blamed the other unit's officer for the defeat. How should the investigators attribute or arbitrate the guilty parties? Punish both. Punish the young aristocrat, no. Punish the veteran mercenary. I mean, they're both responsible. Let them judge each other. Reconciling would be better. So Areelu is convinced that both officers have something to learn from each other. Following his advice, the investigators sent out two of them on a mission together. They came back as good comrades in arms. The units have been performing in harmony ever since. And the fame of the two good commanders has been drawing in new recruits. Good. Okay, so I don't actually need to pause there. Let's just go in and see which ones they belong to, if either of these. Because the green ones didn't. And there's 4 things, so these might not belong to me either. I don't think I'm going to be able to solve it right now. It's going to take too much time to work it out. I may even do that off channel. Come on, Ember. Does she have a whip going? That might be why.
Yes?
Nope, she doesn't.
Our path leads on.
I keep forgetting to use it too, which means I don't really need it. Although, it is an advantage if I do use it, of course. She's slow. I wonder if she's burdened. She's got negative levels. Let's take care of negative levels. Ooh, that's 8 negative levels. You definitely need a greater one for that. And you. I can use some of these for you, because I don't mind using 4 of them. See what these ones look like. Yep, it is for these. Now, if it follows the same pattern as on the first one we saw, it should be coat hanger, alien. What is it? That. That should be alien hatch mark. Like that. But coat hanger what? There, it's going to be hard to work out. That's going to be hard to work out. It's just a process of elimination. Or do they have to touch? No. Because that'd be like that, wouldn't it? That seems like a real pain in the butt. We're going to go out for now. We may not even do these. I mean, I want to, but it just seems like a real pain in the butt, to be honest. And that's even if it follows the same logic as before. I do need to go back to Desnan, talk to the storyteller and get that logistics reform done. So that's what we're going to do before we finish.
I will guide us.
Back to Desnan. Go to the storyteller first, then go to Citadel and do the whatchamacallit. So that's two things I'm considering doing off channel, just because I think they'd be tedious. One is that puzzle, because dear God, that looks annoying. That looks like trial and error, and I don't like that. The other is Midnight Isles. And as to exploring here, the other three things I've got left to do are Ivory Sanctum, Blackwater Clan, and the other one we just found. I've forgotten what it was called. So Blackwater Clan and that we will do tomorrow. But first,
A rest would be welcome.
oh, you're going to get a rest, don't worry. But we've got jobs to do first. I found a page that might interest you. Thank you. If you find more like this, yep, we will. Found a page that might interest you. Sorry, said the kind of page you brought. His voice becomes a bit younger and more energetic. It's been 2 years since I started to serve the darkness. She found me in the ivory labyrinth, her gaze piercing through my protective spells, as if they had been cast by an untrained apprentice rather than the last Archmage of Keonin. She is powerful and insidious. She is a perfect assassin. Her name is Nocticula. She invited me to Illusionera, the city of demons in the depths of the abyss, the capital of the Midnight Isles. The Lady in Shadow highly values my ability to remain unnoticed. Kneeling before her throne, I listened to her praise and felt like a child being given a pat on the head for doing some simple chore for the first time. But this is no longer important. Now I serve a demon lord, for this is our agreement. She will help me decrypt the scribbles I copied in the ivory labyrinth. In return, I will serve as her court mage and spy for the next 17 years. Now Illusionera is my home. Nocticula is my lady in shadow. Tell me about your life in Illusionera. Of all the places in the Abyss, Illusionera is most civilized. My lady wants to make her capital the face of the Abyss, a place travellers from other planes can visit without too much fear. I don't care. I'm here only to complete my service, get the promised reward and return to Galarian. However strange it may be, Illusionera's demons treat me honourably. They hate me sometimes, growl at me, but they never attack. I've prepared many spells and I'm ready to use them at any moment, but I've had no reason to yet. I have my own tower in the upper city, not far from the lady's place. I've strengthened it with protective spells and set golems to guard it. I created a portal to Galarian at the top of the tower, one which only I can use. It will be my escape route if I ever need to flee urgently. I expect an attack every day, but it never happens. This might sound ridiculous and surprising, but I think the demons of Illusionera respect me. You trusted a demon lord? My lady in shadow has no reason to hide the truth from me. She does not care about my research. She offered me help out of curiosity. I am something of a bizarre pet to her, both funny and useful. The storyteller shakes his head. She offered me help, and I agreed. I must thank my lady for her generosity. 17 years of service for translating 17 phrases from Baphomet's Labyrinth. A bargain. Please continue. Storyteller stays silent for a short while as if listening to something. I can't smell anything but sewage. I can hear some demon snores or death rattles, hidden by a cocoon of spells. I keep invisible watch in a dirty alley in Illusionera's lower city. Two winged shadows sweep past overhead, and a terrible stone-splitting shriek rolls like a tide through the streets, but it can't hurt me. I know the ways of the city and have protected myself from Valexia's wild antics. My voluntary partner, a young half-elf named Kinney, sighs loudly and says yet again, they are not coming. I shrug, just as I have done every time before. I'm not keeping you. Kinney frowns and turns away in response. I sneak a look at my friend. His unruly locks fall over his face. Kinney carelessly sweeps them out of his eyes, thinking about something. I find myself enjoying his gentle movements and look away, embarrassed. Have a little more patience, my friend. Soon our goal will be here. I'm sure of it. You mentioned Valexia. Tell me about her. Storyteller answers with reluctant admiration. The maddest succubus of all those born in the Abyss. Even my lady in shadow can't help but smile upon hearing of her latest mayhem. Surrounded by her 3 succubi friends, known as the Sinners, she flies naked over the city, crushing buildings with her raging screams, grabbing poor passers-by, taking them up in the air and dashing them down on the rocks, getting into raging fights with no rhyme or reason. Truly, Valexia is the bane of Illusionera, but also its wild heart. I didn't expect to find you had a partner. Storyteller's face lights up and a timid smile appears on his lips. I didn't expect it either. Kinney is from Galarian, just as I am. He's a thief and a former slave. He escaped from the Cyclops of a dying empire. I met him before I left Galarian for the Abyss, in my old tower. A thief who sought not my life, but shelter, a place to spend the night, and protection from his former masters. My charms worked. Kinney couldn't get past the ground floor of the tower. That's where I found him, sitting on the floor, entangled in my trap's living vines. I freed the hapless thief. I wasn't angry at his intrusion. I was even glad to talk with this restless youth for of the short-lived folk. I had no idea how much I missed companionship. After that, Kinney often spent the night in my tower, partaking of my hospitality. Together we lived through the terror of Earthfall, and when the time came, I took him with me to the Abyss. Recently, he has even helped me carry out some of my lady's tasks, those that give him opportunity to make some money. Does your partner know about your goal to save Galarian? Oh yes, we've discussed my plans many times, sitting at the top of the tower, nursing goblets of warmed wine. Kinney shares my love for our dear Galarian, and supports my desire to see it, save its doomed civilizations. Storyteller smiles warmly at the push of memories. My friend is not like me at all. He is young, hot-tempered, mischievous. He prefers to act first and deal with the consequences later. Perhaps that is why we get along so well. Opposites attract. Continue. Finally, my patience is rewarded. I see a slouching demon in rags, so pathetic that even the demon guards of Illusionera would not lay a hand on him out of disgust. But my spell-enhanced vision can't be fooled. I see the incubus Zifbrian, the ruler of Lucianera, who answers only to the Lady in Shadow herself. Passing a step away from me, Ziforian, sorry, stumbles and falls into a puddle of sewage, rousing disdainful chuckles from the few witnesses. But I won't be fooled by this game. Instead, I concentrate, becoming even more focused. My lord, I've discovered this crystal of unknown power on one of the Midnight Isles. Have a look. A hand holding a heart-sized crystal, burning with purple flame, emerges from under the rags. The incubus's hand is shaking, the skin on his palm slightly smouldering from touching the crystal. The demon's reflection in the puddle of the sewage ripples and changes. I don't hear Ziforian talking to his mysterious lord. The incubus hides a purple crystal back under the rags. As you wish, my lord. No, Nocticula knows nothing about these crystals, I am sure. Of course, Lord Sokothbanath. I wince. I have no desire to stand in the way of a demon lord. I turn around. You see, Kinney, we were able to get evidence of Ziforian's treason. I was right, but my friend is nowhere to be seen. Who's Sokothbanath? Storyteller cringes. A disgusting demon lord, champion of meanness, debauchery, perversions, and breaker of taboos. He is Nocticula's brother and former lover. Out of jealousy, he tried in vain to kill my lady, but he remained alive after the attempt. He is driven by fear, shame, and hatred towards his powerful sister. Continue. I'm standing at the top of the tower. There's a goblet of warmed wine in my hand. Nocticula was pleased with my raid. Oh no, she won't kill Ziforian on the spot. My lady's punishments are much more sophisticated. Banishing, demotion, even transformation into the pathetic creature the incubus was masquerading as. Nocticula's a lot of choices. I don't care. I've done my part. I sip from my goblet and turn to my friend. Without saying a word, Kinney takes out a rag from under his shirt and shows me the purple crystal wrapped in it. I chuckle. That's where my friend went at the end of the raid. Well, we are going to keep the crystal. I will study its properties in detail and find out if it will help us achieve our goal. Nocticula doesn't have to know that I have the crystal now. Let her look to Ziforian or her demon lord brother for it. I drink from the goblet again and look down. Lucianera lies at the bottom of the tower, like a faithful dog at the feet of its master. I earned respect here. Even the lady in shadow heeds my words. I feel a treacherous smile appear on my lips. Of course, when 17 years have passed, I will return to Galarian, but now, I like my life here. The storyteller is quiet for a long while, thinking about what he saw. Then he runs his hand over his face, tired. I served a demon lord, and what's more, I liked it. I did not expect this from myself. I was completely different. Different thoughts, desires, motives. What made me change so much, I don't know. The storyteller shakes his head ruefully. Well, we've seen all of that, so thank you. Examine what I've got. Storyteller's fingers run over the piece of old cloak. I sense power. This item belongs to someone truly powerful. It was created as a gift. It's so hazy. I would like to learn the story, but it would take too much to revive a mighty relic. If you can find 5 vials of magic essence, 2 bars of cold iron, 2 vials of demon blood, and 3 skins of magical creatures, I will try to restore it. I can't do the cloak, but I can do the gauntlets. The metal in the elf's hands takes the shape of armor plates. The demon's blood sizzles on them like a red-hot grill, and the essence is absorbed, leaving behind a greyish residue. This relic is called Stern Hand. It was the name given to it by its owner, a Zirconian witch hunter. 2 gloves representing a bond between 2 beings. People who wear such relics do not live for themselves, but die for others. Alright, we need to go now. It's hard to see when you're in the way of the screen. Spike gauntlets grant the wearer's animal companion, as well as Azada's Dragon, or Leech's Skeletal Champion. +6 bonus to Strength Agility score. Strength Ability score. At the beginning of the battle, the creature must pass a will save throw or start attacking party members. If the initial saving throw is failed, the creature can make new saves each round. You've got +1 on Wisdom. You've got +3. But I believe that means you'd have to roll a 14. What about the horse? Or the leopard? 12 is +1. 12 is +1. I'll try them. I might not keep them. They do seem like they might be dangerous. Sealer, what about you? What am I wearing? Range touch. I don't often use the range touch magic, so I will put that on for now. I'll keep that in case those are too dangerous. Yeah, you don't really need that. You can have that. Now, inside.
Without a doubt.
And then just deal with the commander's table. And that will be it for today. Been a long episode, but it's been fun for me. I hope you've enjoyed it. Greetings to you, Knight Commander. The old Inquisitor stands rigidly at attention. Any trace of his past dislike are gone, replaced by overt obsequiousness. Horan Shafok, Prelate of Canabres, has come here at the Queen's command to be at your disposal. I have reinforcements with me, top-notch fighters from Mendev. They have all been personally vetted by myself for trustworthiness, and every one of them is champing at the bit to fight for the Crusade. So, that bugger Holden's still around, is he? How are things in Canabres? We're gradually rebuilding. The city is not what it was, of course. There's no longer a pile of rubble either, God is willing. With time, we will restore it to its former glory. About your plans to expel the priests of Desnan from Canabres. I executed my plans. The Desnans are gone from the city. The temple has been seized for the city's use. It is currently serving as an infirmary, but I do not renege on our agreement. Remian and his hangers-on left the city unharmed. You're returning to Canabres now? No, Commander. I am part of the reinforcements. The Queen commanded me to remain in Dresden and aid the defence. I don't want you here. Dismissed. Ready to carry out your orders, Commander, any time, day or night. With a vigorous salute, the Inquisitor departs. I don't want you here. Doggerlinder's stranglehold. Hail. Doggerlinder's one eye is red from sleepless nights on the job. The supply situation is improving, but too slowly. One of the fellows of the Crusade lost their connections to the quartermaster's service. They switched to dealing with the cart drivers directly. Each supply caravan loses a cart or two on the way, and its driver tells us tall tales about how they were attacked by demons or how a Brock swooped in and carried off an entire cart. We catch these jokers, but it's getting out of control. We can't catch them all, and we need to change something in the system itself. I propose we have inspectors from Mendevian Treasury travel with each caravan. Someone experienced, someone who's ready to answer for the delivery with their life, and who knows how to keep the cream away from the cat, so to speak. There's a simple rule. If you can't beat them, lead them. We'll drop a hint to the brains of this lot to stick us to us and fall in line. If they don't act up too much, they'll get their new uniforms and extra rations, and we'll get the loyalty of some big-name leaders among the soldiers. So soldiers are stealing from their own comrades, like cats. What was it you said, Dog Linda? Like the cream that got the mouse instead of the cat? In any case, this is wrong. We must convince them. Let the caravans be accompanied by priests from the capital. Under their eyes, the warriors will be ashamed to steal. We overlooked their antics when it was just clandestine trades, but theft must be dealt with quickly and severely. Tell me about your plans. Gladly. Well, Jiff, what are you suggesting? Get the sharpest and most ambitious on the take. The rest of the big shots will take the hint. We don't mind smart subordinates who can find a way to get what they want, as long as they don't cross us. And that's it, no more thefts. Why bother when we'll give it to them anyway? And the saps and the slouchers, we'll just have to settle for what they have. That's the saps way. So you're saying we should make the thieves of the so you're saying we should make the thieves the commander's trusted officers? I suggest we just dub this gang the Crusaders? Oh, instead of Crusaders. We can make an announcement that we're conducting the first Crusade in history. Rushlai, what would you do? I know it can sometimes be frustrating and difficult to do the right thing, the noble thing. Especially when no one is there to witness your worst deeds and judge you for them, which is why we need to have priests accompanying our caravans from the capital, who would have the heart to commit a crime when a servant of the gods is watching them. I'm sure there are no such scoundrels among our warriors. Wow, that's some solid advice right there. We should totally try stopping thieves and robbers by appealing to something they don't have, a conscience. Lan, could you explain your idea? You know, I'm tired of hearing that we can't do anything about these fellows. I suppose we can't really root out every petty fraud, but we're talking about blatant large-scale theft here. About acts of sabotage against the crusade. It's no wonder Mendevi's cutting your supplies. They see that we can't even keep our own soldiers in line. Enough is enough. We'll find the most prolific thieves and they'll hang. Once that is resolved, Nerosian will stop worrying about the coin they spend on us. Will end up in the pockets of marauders these days. Or in thieves. I'm sorry, I'm misreading. Got several things on my mind. But it's not just the poor people's fault that they become criminals. The Mendevian army recruited them, but they can't provide everything they need. And now you're going to hang them for it? How is that right? Dog Linda, what would you advise? There's no question that the cart drivers are in cahoots with the fellows. I imagine they get a cut from the stolen goods. So let's assign a gutsy treasury worker to each caravan, someone to keep an eye on them, and see that everything is delivered in full. And they could do some good here in Desnan too. We always need more people who know how to mount an expedition and organise troops on the march. They'll whip our logistics into shape. Everything's clear. Alright, convince me, Waljeff. I'm not sure I like what you're saying. Favoritism is experience gained by the general increase by 33. That is tasty. If you're sure that recruiting them like that would work. Entry points income by 7 now. Besides, having Mendevian priests doesn't sit well with me. Hanging them. And Dog Linda, I'm not sure about this. Each army has 15 additional movement points. You know what? Waljeff? We're going to try what you said. Slick, a little favoritism won't spoil the spirit of the crusade, will it? The good guys, it's just that their methods are a bit unusual. But hey, this whole war is unusual. It will be done. I hope our caravans will be safe from now on, but I have a feeling this won't be the last time we have to convene this council to address a problem relating to the fellows. Yeah, I think we've got one more level, don't we? Come on. It's frozen. There we go. Alright, we go rest. And that's going to be it. So I will see you next time. Bye now.
Thanks for watching, for being around, for every message, reaction, all the joy we found. To the quiet, the loud, the sharp and the sly, you're the reason I'm leaving with my spirits high. So hit like, leave a word or tap that sub. If you laugh, cry to mock my stuff. Every click helps the channel grow, lets me keep on with the show.